Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk through how you can figure out which certifications you need for your cloud journey to get into cloud. There is not one specific answer for everybody, and oftentimes people ask me, I get this question every single day, which certifications do I get? And the biggest mistake everyone is making is that you don't have a target role. You simply say, I want to get into cloud security, I want to get into cloud computing, I want to get into this. You're literally stating an entire field. It's like me saying I want to get into tech. Well, which part, like so you need to start from that end goal and then reverse engineer from there, but we're going to take a look at a couple of examples here. With all that being said, hi, I'm GPS and I do cloud things at Microsoft here on YouTube, and welcome to a new video. All right, so let's take a look at my how to get a cloud job diagram. If you want the HD version of this diagram, you can, I think it's $9.99 USD, or if you can't afford it, or you just don't want to pay for it for whatever reason, pause, take a screenshot, and there you have it. Okay. Anyway, so like I mentioned, I firmly believe that you can get into like a cloud related role in like a year. So like this cloud, so I say this cloud exposure role, not this full cloud role, but like a cloud exposure role, like a stepping stone in a year. So it would be 2 certs, 2 projects, 1 year of entry level experience, right? But we'll get back to that. Before we even talk about that, we need to figure out what your end goal is, right? Because you can go through this entire journey, but you could be all over the place and studying one thing and doing another and reading random things and buying random courses because you just don't know what your end goal is. So first figure out what you want it to be. So cloud job, yeah, you want to work in cloud. Okay, fine. But what does that mean? Cloud engineer, cloud developer, DevOps engineer. Go figure out what that looks like for you and list out those roles. It could be one, it could be a few. And do yourself a favor. Once you figure out those roles, go on LinkedIn Jobs or go on ZipRecruiter or whatever job listing site you have available to you and take a look at job descriptions and start to notice things that get asked for, start to notice patterns, all that good stuff, okay? And then have that's the first thing that you need, okay? And then figure out where you're at. You should have an idea now of what these jobs are asking for and figure out, well, are you a complete beginner? You have no technical experience? Then you're probably going to start somewhere here. Do you have some cloud experience? You have some tech experience? Then potentially you could start here in the cloud stepping stone or the cloud exposure, which is the stepping stone phase for me, okay? Regardless, your certifications should be reverse engineered from what this job wants, okay? So, as an example, if I was completely brand new to tech, completely new to tech, but I wanted to become a cloud developer, I would probably start, obviously start here. I would go do a tech support, like it says here, like I would get a degree, attend a boot camp, have tech work experience, get an entry level tech role, and the self-taught framework. I would probably go for this combination. So I would go find me an IT support specialist, help desk technician, junior, like one of these entry level roles that I could land. The latter ones are probably a little harder to land, but I would probably go do help desk for a year. Then I would go and do 2 certifications. So an associate level cloud certification. I personally would do the Azure 204 or the AI 102, mainly because now I just am very interested in cloud development and building all these new awesome AI products and building on top of them. So I know I wouldn't be a cloud developer. So I would do either the 204 or the AI 102. Then I would do a project that implements that. I would build, with the AI 102, there's so many projects that you can build. You just use a bunch of Azure OpenAI services, cognitive services, like, semantics. Like there's so many things that you can go and build. I would go and build that. Then I would get a complimentary certification. So I would either do the AZ 204 and then the AI 102, or I would do the AI 102 and then a Linux one, so I can get my CLI skills up to date, right? And then I would build a project implementing those skill sets. Or honestly, I would probably just build on that same exact project, but better sort of outline and document certain tasks or skills that I picked up during the Linux certification. So for example, I probably was using a lot of like the portal and clicking around for that first project. But now that I have like this Linux knowledge, I know, I can go and like redeploy things by using bash and using the CLI commands and stuff like that, right? So that's kind of what I'm saying. So those are those two certifications. Then I would try and go land like a junior cloud developer or junior software engineer or something like that for my cloud exposure or my stepping stone type job. And in there, I would do another certification that is based on cloud development, or maybe it's DevOps stuff, or maybe it's security stuff. At this point, your certifications at this phase are probably more sort of like specialization. But then again, I would go look through the descriptions of the jobs that are available to me, see what they're asking, and maybe there are no certifications that are relevant or a good use of my time, and then I could just focus on projects. But you see what I'm saying? This is based off where I want to get to and the experience that I have and sort of the stuff that I need to build based off the descriptions of the jobs that I want. All right. So, as homework for everybody watching this video and who wants to get into cloud, in this comment section here, write down your role, write down a couple of things that that role asks for, and go and find certifications that align for that. And then that's how you figure out what you need to go and do. Don't base off what you would do in your life off advice that other people give you without them knowing any insight into your own goals, okay? Go and define and figure out your own path, and I will see you in the next video. All right.